Hey guys, just Debbie5012 here, and I'm finally putting up the first part of the auditions of Last of the Ancients. The pictures didn't turn out real good on my computer since I drew them out by hand. So I'll be telling you the colorations of all the characters because you can't really see them, and I'll read out the personality and how I want the voice to sound and everything, so you'll hear it. Some of the characters have two voice parts because they have a younger version and an older version. Two of the older versions have been taken because there's only three of them that have that. Well, one has definitely been taken and one is probably going to be taken. So you can still try out, but just know that it's probably taken, and I'll tell you which one it is. And some of these pictures, they aren't very good at all because I can draw wolves and I can draw dragons, and everything else just kind of looks like poop. But I went ahead and drew them out so you could get a general idea of what they're supposed to be and what they're supposed to look like. And I say general in a very broad sense. So anyway, let's get down and start the first voice audition. This one is only for the wolves. There are many more characters, not just wolves, but if you're interested in trying to voice a wolf, you can watch this video and see which part you want to try out for. So, thanks for watching and have fun auditioning. Alright, so the first wolf is Sarai. That's how you say her name for anyone who has any parts that you have to say that name. Um, Her ability is light because the wolves can use elements to fight for them. She has two voicing parts. One is the younger one and one is the older one. I'll be voicing the older one. Her personality is strong, proud, and determined. She is a major role because she is the main character and she's a wolf. The words Hopebringer is actually what that sign is supposedly supposed to say. All of the wolves have a sign on their back legs, both of them, that defines them, but it also signifies their power. So that's why hers looks like a sun since she uses light, but it also is supposed to mean Hopebringer. Her eyes are green, her coat is purple, and her undercoat is white, and her symbol is yellow. This part is taken. I'm going to be voicing her, but the younger part isn't taken, so you can try for that one if you want. This next wolf is a male. His name is Jenson. He uses water. His personality is kind but misguided. He's very afraid of change. He only has one speaking part, really. Like, he doesn't have a younger part. He's also not really a main character. He helps in the end, but for the most part, he's kind of in the way. I mean, he's not evil or anything, but he's not really good to the very end. Um, his sign is kind of watery. I'm not really sure. I was just trying to make it different than some of the other ones because I drew him last, actually. But his sign means he who is lost. His overcoat is blue and his undercoat is black. His symbol is kind of a blue-green color and his eyes are brown. This next wolf is named Muraco. He is actually Sarai's father. He dies before the series actually starts, but he's seen in several flashbacks. He's kind of important. His ability is unknown. He's wise, but he's very saddened by certain events, and he's burdened by what he's seen in the future. He has a very small role. He's not seen very much. His eyes are blue. His coat is kind of either silver or gray. I'm thinking more of a silver color, but I didn't have silver crayon, obviously, or colored pencil. And his coat and his symbol are both lime green. This next wolf is named Yamka. She is Sarai's mother. She also dies before the movie actually starts, but she's pretty important and she's seen in several flashbacks as well. Her ability is unknown. She's wise and kind, but we don't really get much impression from her since, well, the father is more of a figure in Sarai's life than the mother. She's important, obviously, but she's not as really important as her father, I guess. She has a very small role. Her symbol is white. Her eyes are kind of a purple color. Her coat is pink, and her undercoat is red. This next wolf is called Falon, or Falon. I haven't really decided yet, but I'll tell you guys later once I do decide. His ability is lightning. He's a bit nosy, but he's not naive, and he's very smart and generally kind. He only has one voicing part, he doesn't have a younger part, and he's a very major role. His eyes are purple, his coat is orange, his undercoat is yellow, and his symbol is yellow too, because it looks like a lightning bolt. And his symbol means cunning one. This next wolf is named Star. Um, Her ability is Earth. She tries to act tough and abusive to this one character, but she's really nice and she's actually only teasing him because she's in love with him. She is a major role. Her eyes are yellow and so is her undercoat. Her her main coat is black and her symbol is brown. Her symbol means kind caretaker. And I already have someone who has seen this character design and wants to try out for her. So if you want to try out, you're gonna have to try out pretty quick. The next wolf is Calor. Kind of sounds like a Spanish word. Um, his ability is wind. He acts like a pig and really lazy, but he's really kind-hearted. And he is the character that Star is in love with. He is a very major role, and his symbol means jester. His eyes and his undercoat are a kind of teal color. His main coat is white, and his symbol is actually lime green. This next wolf is called Sala. She's not deceased, but we never really meet her except in flashbacks because she made a deal with one of the dogs that we will see later. Um, Basically, it was if he couldn't catch her, that he would basically have to father her pups. And then she would have to leave. Well, he couldn't catch her, so they had babies and she left. But she's also the mother of one of the main characters. Um, Her ability is unknown. She's somewhat childish and likes to gamble, but she's very nice. She is a very small role because she's not seen much, and we get the feeling that her son resents her just a little bit, but it's because of the way he's been treated. Her eyes are brown, her coat is red, and her undercoat is pink, and her symbol is a gray color. The last character for this voice audition is named Stig. Um, he is actually half wolf, half dog. Sala is his mother. But since he is part wolf, he does have the abilities of a wolf, and um he can use the ability through his body. His ability is fire. He's kind, determined, and bold. He has two voicing parts because he does have a younger part for the flashbacks. He's a very major role, and his symbol means brave heart. His eyes are brown, his coat is white, and his undercoat is gray, and his symbol is also gray because it's supposed to be faded. And he doesn't really get affiliated with the wolves that much, but he's affiliated a lot with the dogs. But I included him in here because he is half wolf. So that was the first voice audition. There will be more, and it's not just wolves. So don't just look at this one and go, hey, I'm going to try out for this character. You can try out for multiple characters. I'm going to only try and give people one character right now. but I might end up giving you multiple if you're good enough. Your mic doesn't have to be perfect. I don't care about that. I also don't have a Skype, so you can't talk to me on that. Try and make comment and tell me which character you'd like to try out for, and then make a video and put it on your YouTube channel so I can hear your voice and decide. We have two more voice auditions. One will be for dogs, and one will be for the kind of other characters. There are also a lot of extras. So if you're like, oh, I want to be in the movie, but I don't want to get a role, you can just be like, put in the comments, I would like to be an extra because I have a whole lot of extras that need to be voiced and they don't have names. All of these characters are only the ones that actually are mentioned by name. All the lines for the characters are in the description. I need help with some of the musical aspects, and some of the characters do have to sing. One of them is Sarai, which is already taken, and luckily I can sing. Um, I haven't quite finished editing the script, so I don't know if I'm keeping the part where Stig sings or not, but be on the lookout for that. And, I think one of the dogs has to sing, and it's like a lullaby. But, I need an animator too, so you can like and favorite and send it to anyone you know, and that would help a lot. Thanks.